we've got a 2 here. This is question A. We've got a 2 times 2 power negative 2. So applying the laws of indices here, we shall maintain these 2 and then we say times. Here, you can see how is the power looking? It has got a negative sign. So we can't work with it the way it looks with the negative sign. We have to change. So it will be 1 over 2 power positive 2. Just like that. So this, since it has got a negative sign, it will go down. And when it goes down, what remains on top? It's a 1. Okay? So after that, we shall have a 2 over 2, okay? Hopefully you can see that, over 2 power 2, okay? So here I've just multiplied a 2 by a 1, and it gave me this. I maintained the denominator. So here, what we have is the same as 2 over 2 times a 2, of which this 2 and the 2 there will go. On top we shall remain with a 1, and down here a 1, okay? So we can write this as 1, which is on top here, over, okay? 1 times 2 is just what? A 2. And this is our solution for question A. What is our solution for question B? So let's check out question B and see what we need to do. So for question B, we also need to apply the laws of indices. So this is question B. So we have got a 2 over 3, and the power there, negative 2 plus 1 over a 2. So what do we do? Can we work with it the way it looks with the negative power? Not really. So we need to check what is inside here. Because of the brackets here, meaning everything is being affected by this power, okay? Or this exponent. So we shall say equal to 3 over a 2. Okay, you see? 3 over a 2. This 3 goes on top and the 2 goes down. This is what we call reciprocating. And then the power will change to positive. And then we say plus 1 over a 2. Of which this will just be a 3 power 2 over 2 power 2 plus a 1 over a 2. Like that, okay? So now from this stage, we can work out things. We multiply 3 times 3, because it's 3 to the power 3. It will give us a 9 over 2 power 2, it's a 4 plus 1 over a 2, okay? So here we find the lowest common denominator, which is a 4. So what I mean by saying lowest common denominator, the smallest number that this and this can go in without any remainder. That's a 4, because 4 can go into 4 and 2 can go into 4. How many times 4 does 4 goes into 4? It's 1. 1 times 9, it's a 9. Plus 2 into 4, it's 2. 2 times 1, it's a 2, which is equal to, here we shall have 11 over a 4. 9 plus 2, it's 11. And to finish it up, this will just be a 2. Remainder, we write the denominator, remainder a 3. And this is our solution. Okay, hopefully you understand question B. We now go to question C, which is the simplest among all the questions. Question C. Okay. So what is 2 to the power 0? What is 2 to the power 0? So question C, 2 to the power 0, the answer will just be a 1. Okay? 2 to the power 0, the answer will just be a 1. So how do we say anything to the power 0 is 1? So let's say this is a 2 to the power 5, okay? 2 to the power 5 over 2 to the power 5. I'm just assuming 2 to the power 5. This thing is the same as this, so it will just give us a 1. When we divide this into this, it's 1. Into this, it's what? It's a 1. So our answer will just be a 1. That's where the concept of anything to the power 0 is equal to 1 comes from. So if you want, you can divide, you can use the law, division law of indices. So this will just be like this. This power minus this power, it will give us what? It will give us a 2 to the power what? 0, which is the same as a 1. Let's go to question D. We go to question D and see what we need to do on question D. So for question D here, question D, they want us to find they've given us this here, 2 over 3 there as a power. So we know that when you have a fraction index, we follow what is down here, the denominator of the index. This is called the what? The root. And what is on top is called the power. So this will be the cube root because of 3. 3 is the cube root. So we shall put a 3 here. And 125. The number that is on top will be somewhere here. So this is what we have. Now, what do we mean when we say cube root? We have to find a number such that when it multiplies itself when it multiplies by itself 3 times, it gives us what? 125. And that is a 5. Because 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5, it's 125. And then power 2 there, of which this will just be 5 times 5, which is equal to 25. We go to the last question. Hopefully you are following what is going on right now. So let's do the last question. The last question here is question E, which is 4 to the power 1 over 2. So using the laws of indices, when you've got a negative power, you reciprocate. We shall have 1 over 4 power 1 over 2. So for this one, it will be 1 over square root of what? Of 4. We know that when you've got a fraction power, we follow the denominator. So this is square root, okay? Which will give us a 1 over a 2 as our solution. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Isichamba Jacob, and bye-bye.